Am I the asshole for giving my granddaughter a car while not doing the same for my grandson? My son Kyle has two kids, Jay and Leah. They have different moms. Kyle is the every other weekend parent to Leah while he is very involved in Jay's life. For Jay's 16th birthday I gave him a phone, which I believe was a nice and generous gift. A few days ago was Leah's birthday. My other son Caleb adores Leah. He pretty much has a father-daughter relationship with her since Kyle is pretty much a deadbeat to her. Caleb informed me that he is planning to buy a second-hand car for her birthday and asked if I can contribute to the car as her birthday gift. I gave him $4,000 to help him buy the car and Leah was overjoyed when she saw it. Now Kyle thinks I was an asshole for giving a more expensive gift to Leah while I think my gift to Jay was very generous and I didn't do anything wrong. Edit: I know this is too soon for an update, but I've already decided what to do, so I wanted to let you know. I sent the post to Caleb and a few minutes later his wife sent me the $4,000 that I gave him. They told me to buy a phone for Leah so that I'm not treating them any differently. So basically Leah will be getting a phone from me and a car from Caleb and his wife. I know this is not fair to Jay, but I can't control how they spend their money, so it is what it is, and I guess Leah will be much happier with this outcome. Info: Jay's his wife's, Leah is his affair partner's, and his wife won't allow him to see her more than that. Why did you not add this particularly salient point to your post? After reading your comments, I've got to say, not the asshole, and I did read your update. I think you should do what feels right to you and help Leah, who isn't getting as much. It sounds like Kyle is upset because you're not favoring his legitimate son tbh. Info: what did Kyle get Leah for her birthday? You're the asshole. Regardless of what was purchased, car, etc., you gave $4,000 as a gift, and just a phone to Jay. Keep the gifts consistent across your grandkids. Not the asshole. You're a loving, giving and generous grandma, therefore you are inherently not an asshole. There's no rule that says gifts should be equitable. Some need help more than others. You saw that, acted. No shame in any of this. So here you have a man with two kids. One he plays dad to daily, and one he has every weekend and doesn't do jack shit with. And he's on your case because you're picking up the slack where he's lacking? OMG people. Dad of the year over here. You did nothing wrong. I hope Leah is happy with her two amazing gifts. And never ever lets her brother drive it. Ever. If Jay is smart, Jay learned a very valuable lesson on where he stands and should act accordingly. The edit is the best outcome. You're the asshole because favoritism can poison the relationship. And I would say it is favoritism, since $4,000 is a lot of money, while a phone in comparison is much cheaper. However, Kyle is not entitled to get a car now. But for me, it is logical that he complains. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Tell Kyle you're trying to make up for the shitty deal Leah has, being the affair baby with him as the deadbeat dad who won't stand up for his daughter. Once Kyle treats her like he does Jay, you'll stop trying to make up for him. Not the asshole. Deadbeat to one means that one needs way more support. Not the asshole. They are gifts, not debts. You don't owe them anything to start with, and they are acting like it's some kind of social service where everyone needs to be considered equitably. They should be grateful to get anything at all, considering it's free. They are not owed it. It is your money, do what you want with it. Wow, way to make it obvious which grandchild you love more. Yes, you're the asshole. Not the asshole. Typically I'd say treat all grandkids and kids equally. But admittedly, with your son being a deadbeat for one child, it's already unfair and unequal for them. Therefore I think it's pretty fair overall. Also, it's your money, so Terry's that. I saw the edit, totally understandable. You're the asshole. You have a favorite. Just fess it up and know that your favoritism will strain all relationships involved. There is no way you can justify a car to one grandkid and a phone for the other. except you're the asshole. You are basically doing what you criticize your son for, favoring one over the other. Anyway, this is how you end up alienating your grandkids. I'd assume this isn't the first time you've done something like this because of how normal you think it is. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up with no relationship with your grandson. AITA. Soft, you're the asshole, but you knew that. Caleb and his wife are just the best, so adorable. Leah is very lucky to have them and you in her life. You being grandparent should treat the grandchildren equally. It's not Jay's fault his dad is a deadbeat to Leah. You can either be open and honest about your seemingly unjustified favoritism and let the grandson deal with it, or you can try to be a fairer grandparent. It's up to you. Right now you're playing the innocent, so you're the asshole. Not the asshole, your money, your choice. Given your update though, looks like Lee is now getting both a car and a phone. I'm sure this helps her more than anyone will ever know. A child who knows they are the least favored child will have psychological issues for life. You are an angel to Lee and don't forget it. After reading the updates and comments, I'm going not the asshole. Your son sucks and you should have taught him better. Not the asshole. First, it wasn't a gift totally from you, it was a joint gift. Second, you don't owe anyone an explanation for how you spend your money. You got your grandson a phone, which can get pricey. It was a perfectly acceptable gift and your son is just entitled. It sounds like your son has a favorite child and it's not Leah. Honestly, I feel bad for both kids in this situation. Jay, who gets a present dad but a paternal family that focuses on Leah. Leah, who gets a present paternal family but no dad. Sucks. It can't be fixed because Kyle, and to a lesser extent his wife, can't get their head out of their ass. What did your son get each child for their 16th birthday? Was his gift giving equal? So do you not have a good relationship with Jay? Does Caleb and Jay not have a good relationship? It sounds like you and Caleb are taking out on Jay, what you see as Kyle's failings as a father. You don't seem to be concerned how this will affect your relationship with Jay. Lol, now she gets a phone and a car. Question: if her dad is a deadbeat, is she better off spending less time with him and more with her mum? You're the asshole. Sure, a phone is an amazing gift. But compared to a car? You clearly showed which one was your favorite. Nata. You should be able to talk to Kyle and explain that you are giving more to Leah because she doesn't have a present father. And this is the only way you feel you can make up for your son not handling his responsibilities. Big, you're the asshole. 4K is definitely way more than what a phone costs. That's playing favorites. Even if Leah deserves the car given Kyle favoritism, you and Caleb are doing the same thing by favoring Leah over Jay. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, I guess. You're the asshole. Unless that phone cost $4,000, you spent far more on Leah than you did on Jay. That's blatantly unfair. May, after reading a few comments, I'm going with the SH except the kids. All you're doing is pinning them against each other even more. Wife should have just left him instead of playing games. And son should not have cheated on his wife. Did a fair partner know? Obvious, you're the asshole. Am I the A for showing obvious favoritism? Not the asshole. Kyle created the different dynamic through his own behavior and you and Caleb are having to pick up the slack on his bad parenting. He doesn't get to call you an A for treating his two kids differently when he does the same thing in the opposite direction. Your family sounds like a bunch of assholes even more with this update. Poor Jay. Not the asshole. You're the asshole. $4,000 to one kid, a phone to another. The disparity clearly says I love Leah more. You're the asshole. You're showing your grandson Jay who your favorite is and he won't forget it. You were trying to be generous and make up for the fact that your son Kyle doesn't treat his daughter the same as his son, but instead you're creating a divide between you and Jay, and possibly a divide between Jay and Leah, as Jay might be angry at Leah for getting a much larger gift. Unless the phone cost $4K, then yeah, you're the asshole.